What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? How you guys doing today? I am great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for tuning in to another review. This time around, we'll be looking at the Zentri Evo. I've had this guy for at least a week, and I've been trying my hardest to try to debunk, to try to find something negative, because thus far I feel that a lot of spinners that I've reviewed on this channel are positive, and I'm like, man, these guys aren't gonna believe me that these spinners are great. So I've taken my time with this fellow to try to nitpick what I can get out of this guy, what don't I like about this guy. And in my ventures of spinning reviewing, I've found that this is a spinner I've been looking for. Let's bring in the Zentri Duo for comparison. Alright guys, so you guys already know the Zentri Duo Evo. You guys already know this is a great spinner, bar spinner at that. This guy comes in at what, 80 something grams, and it's about 10.5 millimeters thick, with roughly 22 millimeter buttons. I've said before in my prior reviews about this guy that this guy was flawless for a bar spinner. I've had nothing but pleasure spinning this guy. So now, what makes this guy way better? As you guys can see on the ends of the arms, or you could say wings, are recessed way better than the Zentri Duo. It makes it almost like, as you guys can see, it just goes from thick to skinnier by the button body, or by the body. The thickness about this guy is actually a little thinner than this guy, but not by much. The attention to detail on this specific spinner has been marvelous. I gotta tell you, I've been spinning it. I've been taking it to stores, just spinning the hell out of this guy. I even find myself rubbing it like a worry stone. When I'm sitting there in line trying to get something to eat, or trying to buy a new game or something like that, I find myself just rubbing it. Just rubbing it, man. And it just feels so good on the hands. Because this spinner has 0 hot spots, like I've told you guys before. This guy has a 49 millimeter diameter. It has 10.5 millimeter thickness, and the button is 22 millimeters. So let's take a look inside the chassis to see what the fuss is all about. As you guys can see, this is the brushed version of the Zentri Evo. It has a bearing retaining system, which is always a good plus for maintenance. And inside this fellow, there is a 10-ball FidgetHQ bearing. I'm not sure what it's called, but it is a beaut. We see the machining and the inside of the chassis, very nice. This is usually gonna happen with spinners. You will have an area where the machine stops, or they try to hide the machining, and this is where it's hidden. Let's take a look at the buttons. If you guys already have the Zentri Duo, there's no real change here. It's the same button. This would be what, the Kong buttons. Very nice machined, perfect for your spinning needs. This is the ideal spinner for any enthusiast that is wanting that one spinner that you're like, which one's a perfect spinner for me? In my situation, in my time, during my spins, this has been the perfect addition to my collection. I've spun a lot of spinners, and I continue to spin for you guys. But this fellow is just so good. The differences between the bar type spinner and the tri spinner on this guy, you already know what it is. Is the judder from horizontal to vertical. That goes away completely with this with the Zentri. The Zentri, I should say. Everything feels nice and machined down smooth. I've had nothing but consistent 6.5 minute and more spins. A lot of people out there in Facebook, I've seen swap out the buttons on this guy, and I've seen nothing but good things about this guy, and you guys feel how I feel about it. This is innovation, you guys. This is what it's about. This is why I'm in the spinner community. It's for these products like this. Thank you, Raya, so much for your hard work and dedication. Thank you for your design skills and abilities. Thank you for providing us, the consumer, with the best products out there in the game. You guys might think I'm saying too many thank yous, but you don't know. Having FidgetHQs, your Spinetics, your Legacies even, out there innovating the game is just so beautiful to me, because it tells me that there's a lot of people just like me out there that are wanting to spin or have something to fidget with, so they have perfected the spinner game, or perfected the fidgetry game, I should say, to have the best products possible. This is a buy. What are you waiting for? If you already have this fellow, then it's the perfect match. It is. You wanted a better Senduo? Zentri Evo is right here, baby. This is my review of this guy. It is such a pleasure to leave you guys with my thoughts on this product. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys on the next review. Peace.